Hi guys, welcome to my newest video. Thank you for clicking on it. I hope you all are well. Look what I got in the mail, guys. This is the new Johanna Basford book, Rooms of Wonder. So step inside this magical coloring book. I opted for the spiral bound because I cannot stand trying to color inside the gutters. It makes me crazy. So let's take a look inside. The front cover has the keys. Now I was talking to my husband about this. These keys give me like Fabiana Attanasio, I probably butchered that, vibes. If anybody has the coloring book Alice in Wonderland by Fabiana Attanasio, inside covers have these keys, and I saw that and that's what it made me think of straight away. These are all single-sided. Nope, that's a lie. These are all double-sided. So alcohol markers in this would not be a great idea unless you're willing to sacrifice the image on the other side. This is the cover page. It is by Penguin Books. And then we flip through to the introduction here. It says, "Welcome to Rooms of Wonder, a collection of inky interiors for you to explore and bring to life. Hidden on each page, or sometimes within a double-page spread, are a secret key and a door. It says, find the key to unlock each door and progress to the next room. Take your time as you look around. There are plenty of knickknacks and curios to catch your eye. It says, gaze a while into the gem rooms or wander around the country kitchen, or see if that thing you misplaced has been handed in to the lost property office." That's cute. So some rooms are wildly fantastical, like the Wizard's Workshop or the Woodland Library, and others might seem quite ordinary at first glance. An office or an ice cream parlor, but there's always a magical twist within the inky artwork designed to charm and delight you. So without further ado, let's turn the page and step inside your next coloring adventure. Much love, Johanna. And it's got her actual signature there. And this nice pretty border that you can color on both pages. It says, a guide to exploring rooms of wonder. Okay, the first one is, I prefer colored pencils to pens. It says you can blend and layer the colors to create beautiful effects, and they are a little more forgiving than ink, which can bleed through the paper. Now, I know that's what she says, but I have seen people color in this already using gel pens, and there has not been an issue. I've seen people color in this using watercolor markers like Crayola Super Tips, and there hasn't been an issue. So if I were you, I would do your own trial and error. Okay, these are suggestions. Okay, it's your book to do with as you please. Okay, if you want to use alcohol markers in it, then by all means do so. The next one is, if you do use pens, check that they are suitable for the paper on the color palette test pages at the back of the book. Pop a blank sheet of paper, which we know as a blotter page, beneath the page you are working on to catch any ink transfer and prevent indentation. That's very important for those of us who do use color pencils and are extremely heavy-handed. Don't try to color right into the binding or force your book to lay flat on the desk. Instead, be gentle and leave a little breathing space down the spine as you color. Or if you intend on keeping this book, maybe spend the extra few dollars and opt to get it spiral bound. then that's not something you have to worry about. Now, people are going to say, oh, you're going to lose so much. You're going to lose so much. Okay, look. Seriously, how much are you really losing? Seriously? I mean, come on. You're going to lose probably that much within the binding anyways. I mean, come on. And when you look at just that much that you're going to lose compared to the rest that you get to color, I think that's petty princesses being petty. Okay, the last thing is share your work. It says, we all love a peek through the keyhole, so share your colorful creations with hashtag Rooms of Wonder or upload them to the coloring gallery on my website, johannabasford.com. All right, let's get a look inside. Now, I am trying to do this one-handed, so forgive me, please. Hold on, I'm going to sit you guys down for a second. Huh, interesting. Oh, I did. I missed an entire page. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's the cover, okay? And then you flip through, and I missed this. So you have a little page with keys and a rose. It's kind of like the copyright info page. And then you have the This Belongs To page. Sorry, guys. And then the ones I just read to you. Now we can check her out. Let me see if I can scoot this over a tad. There we go. Very intricate, which is what I was looking for. Very, very intricate. But not so much that you're going to be overwhelmed, you know? I like this Mandela-esque picture. Super, super pretty. This definitely will keep me busy for a long while. I got it today, which was several days earlier than anticipated. So I was so excited, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and record a video, flip through tomorrow, and then I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I want to color in it so bad. Like, oh, and I don't. Okay, this right here, let me see if I can get back enough to where you guys can see this. This is the only thing I don't like. Now, it's not just in this book, it's in any book that it exists. I am not a wallpaper page fan. And to me, pages like this, I consider in my brain to be wallpaper pages. Don't like them at all. Just not a fan of them. They're just bleh. So those are pages that I'm going to have to struggle through and put my big girl panties on and figure out some kind of way to color them and be done with them. Look at the little bees. So cute. Look at the stack of books. Little chair. That's where I want to be. Sitting in the chair. The stack of books, definitely. I mean, this page isn't too terrible because it's different. You know, it's not like all the same mushroom. So this page isn't what I would consider a wallpaper page because you can do so many different things because there are so many different mushrooms. But the ones that are just like the same across the entire page or a double page, no thank you. I could do without that. And I'm holding the phone and recording it this way so you guys can get a closer look. Because when I was watching the flip throughs of these, or of this book, everybody was like up here, you know, oh, okay, I'm going to do a flip through way up here, guys, so I want you to see it. Or they'd be like here, and it'd be, you know, half of the book would be cut off because it is a wider book than a normal coloring book, you know, both direction. Well, okay, maybe not height-wise, but length-wise, it's definitely wider. So it wouldn't all be in the camera. So I was like, well, I want to be able to see the pictures closer. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way, you know, so you guys can kind of see a little closer. Hopefully it just gives you a different perspective than what the other videos out there are providing right now. Now see, this is like another wallpaper page. But I have an idea for this, and I'm going to share that idea with you. And if any of you steal it, I will kidnap you, and I will put you in my basement, and I will torture you with Skittles. This is my idea. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do like a rainbow across the page. So it's going to look like a rainbow wave going across the page. That's my plan. Let's see how that comes out. Stay tuned. Subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to see how that turns out. I so want to color that like a gumball machine. I know they're balloons, but I'm getting like gumball machine vibes, like a gumball machine you'd see in Norway. It's the honey room. This really is a super cute book. I've only had 2 other books of hers. I started out, my very first book was Secret Garden. That I was not a huge fan of. Way too much foliage for my liking. But I was just starting out coloring, adult coloring books. So I think maybe I should have worked my way up to a Johanna Basford book and not start out with one. But the other one that I had was Worlds of Wonder, I believe. And I believe I finished that. And I also believe that there is a flip through of that on my channel if you guys want to go check it out. I would link it if I know how, but I'm not all into that editing and stuff. I just want to record and then pop it up. But I have playlists, so you can go to the playlist titled Flip Through, and it should be on there. Just a house of flowers. Just a house of flowers. That's it. That's just a house of flowers. And I like how busy these are, because it's not overwhelming busy, it's fun busy. Like, I feel like some of Kirby Rosanis' books are a little bit of overwhelming busy. Now, I'm going to set you guys down 1 second, okay? Because I feel like there is a similar picture to that in here that I just looked at. Hold on. To that key picture. It is. It's almost the same identical picture. So there's that one. And then back at the beginning, there's that one. Almost the same identical picture. Huh. Interesting. And they both are followed up by a mandala. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. And of course, you can slow this down and speed this up if you like. If I'm going too slow or too fast. Well, that's different. I don't really see her doing many clothes in her book, does she? All of those of you out there that have all her books, does she have a lot of clothes to color in her books? I thought she was more like a, I guess I just never seen it. Another wallpaper page. So super excited to color that. I did get this book off of Amazon. It was like, I think it was like $24 for the spiral bound. I don't normally spend that much on a coloring book. And I know there's some of you out there who, probably like, Hannah Carlson or whatever. You guys buy those books and they're probably $40, $50. There's probably even books out there more expensive than that. But something that I'm just going to color in, and I'm not going to do any kind of fancy coloring in. And, when I die, it's going to end up in the garbage. I don't have anybody to pass this stuff down to. I can't see spending... this was a stretch for me, but that's only because I really like the book. But I normally wouldn't spend that much on a coloring book. That's just my opinion. Don't all you Karens come after me. Well, this is a hobby and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, it's your money. Spend it how you want. I'm just speaking from my opinion. I'm just speaking from my perspective. I like that. That's cute. Ooh, I really like the butterfly. Little crabby crab. Some very interesting pictures in here. I really like these postage stamp size pictures. They look really fun. Aw, little hoot hoots. Oh, goodness gracious. Of course the train would come through when I'm recording a video. Of course it would. Well, if you're wearing earbuds, I suggest you take them out, because it's about to get really loud. I am so sorry for the train, guys. So sorry. I have no control over that. I could run out there and be like, hey, recording a YouTube video right now. My subscribers don't appreciate you and your horn. But I don't want to cause a scene, so... The end. And then there's a little picture there and down here that you can color. This is the color palette test page that you can see whether or not whatever medium you're trying to use is going to work. Again, little picture up there, and little unicorn down there, and then keys on the back. And then the back cover. Tells you a little bit about Johanna. A little bit more about the book. There's the barcode info. And that is it, guys. That is the flip through of the spiral bound version of Rooms of Wonder. I hope you guys liked this. I hope you go out and get this if you haven't. I do highly suggest that you spend a little extra and opt for the spiral bound version. I think that the book will give you more. Not only is it going to be easier to color in, but I mean, if you're not sitting at a table or something, you could be like, oh, and not have to worry about the book flapping back open or, something like that, So it's just easier, in my opinion. All right, guys, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever and wherever you are watching this. Love and hugs. Bye, guys.